You are ready to start hacking, but the moment you open your laptop, it hits you. Hundreds of tools, thousands of guides, everyone shouting, use this recon script, install that automation, scan everything, and suddenly you are lost. Because instead of hunting, you are drawing. Here is the truth. Bug bounty does not need noise. You don't need 50 tools. You don't need to copy every setup you see on Twitter. You only need 3 things. 3 essentials that every hunter, beginner or professional actually live on. In this video, I will show you exactly what they are. No fluff, no hype, just the foundation that matters. So, this is AmrSec. Go get your coffee ready and let's dive in.
The channel has enough content.
As this is
If you want to step into a bug bounty, the first thing you need is not a scanner, it's a platform. Because here is the reality. You cannot just send a random company an email saying, hey, I found a bug, pay me. They will ignore you, or worse, they will say duplicate with no proof and you will never know if it really was. That's why you need a platform. It's the bridge between hackers and companies. It guarantees the bug is tracked, triaged, and that you actually get paid. Now, there are many platforms out there. HackerOne, Bugcrowd, Integrity, all solid options. But the one I recommend, especially if you are just starting out, is YesWeHack. Because actually their triage team is fast and responsive. They have got a wide range of really good public programs. And most importantly, they have built something called YesWeHack Dojo. YesWeHack Dojo is not just a playground. It's your gateway to private programs. Unlike the other platforms, when you need to prove yourself with valid reports, YesWeHack lets you solve real hacking challenges instead. And once you solve even 1 or 2, private invite will start landing in your account. That means more targets, more opportunities, and more chances to hit real bugs. I'm not saying you must pick YesWeHack. The platform choice is yours, but the point is simple. You need one. Without it, you are just shouting into the void. Alright, so here is YesWeHack. What you have to do is basically click Start Hunting. You will be redirected to the register page. By simple steps, you will create your account so you can start hunting on the public programs. So if you click public programs, which is yeswehack.com/programs, you will see right here that they have a wide range of really good programs. We can just view any program right here. Scroll all the way down, you'll see the scope, the qualifying, unqualifying bugs, and everything. Just pick the program that you are more comfortable with to hunt on. After this, just get started, okay? It's just that simple. They are also publishing really good content right here in their blog about bug bounty. So there is this article about CSRF. There is other one about setting up your Android lab for mobile or Android hacking. And this one especially have like a ton of information that's actually all right here. So you should probably give these a look. So this actually YesWeHack. If you go right here to YesWeHack Dojo, you will see this nice UI. We have here the training modules. You can just, like sharpen your skills with them. And if you go to challenges, challenge of the month, you will see that they have right here the current challenge, which is the hardware monitor. So basically it's a Ruby-based challenge. What you have to do is just getting your flag. On the left side, you will see the information you need, such as the description, what is the goal of it. And here we have the code, and on the settings, you will see the setup code. So basically, you have to dig into it and capture the flag. Once you do it, you have to go to YesWeHack, to the programs, and search for YesWeHack Dojo program right here, and then go and submit your report about the challenge. So basically right here, first you have to log in, and you have to log in with your YesWeHack account. So yeah, basically that's pretty much it. Here is the second thing you can't live without: a proxy tool. This is not optional. Whether you are hacking web apps, Android apps, APIs, or even cloud systems, you will need a proxy in the middle, because without it, you are blind. You don't see the requests, you don't see the response, and you can't intercept, modify, or reply anything. Now, there are many tools out there, but at the end of the day, you will always end up with one of 2 choices: Burp Suite or Caido. So Burp has been the industry standards for years. filters. Caido is the modern, alternative, lightweight, beautiful, and powerful. For me, personally, I'm more comfortable with Caido. That's the one I'll be showing here. So right here we have Caido. It have everything you need from the sitemap all the way to the environment. So basically you can see the sitemap right here, the scope, the filters. It uses HTTPQL, so you can just filter anything you want, like super fast. And they have got some really nice plugins in the community store right here, so you can just install whatever you want. Also, there is another plugin. It's called Yes We Caido. So it's a plugin for integrating Caido with Yes We Hack. If you are hacking on Yes We Hack, this will make it easier for you. So for example, you have just to choose the program right here, like this one, and add these in the scope. Okay, so it will be added directly. Add your user agent, just close this, get back to the scope, and you will see it here. Also for the user agent, you will also see it right here. Okay, so basically it's really nice and lightweight. You can just directly use it. On Yes We Caido, you can also add your GWT token, which will open for you the private invites right here. So basically you can start using Caido for free, but if you want to upgrade your Caido, you can use the code in the description and you will also get a really nice discount. So yeah, proxy tool, Burp, Caido, whatever fits you best. Just make sure you are running one, because without it, you are not hacking, you are just clicking. Here is the third and last piece of the puzzle, and honestly, it's the one that will save you most headaches: Linux. Now let me clear something up right away. You don't need a massive arsenal of tools to find the bugs. You don't need to install every GitHub repo you see. That's noise. What you really need are a few powerful commands, the kind of tools built into Linux that hunters have been using for years. But before that, let me tell you something quickly. I was on multiple devices. Each one had different tools installed, and syncing between them was a nightmare. That's why I have switched to use a VBS. From any device, I can SSH into it, and everything is there. One environment, one setup, and I'm always ready. But there was one problem. If I close my terminal, my session dead. Scans stopped, processes killed. And the solution for that was Tmux. With Tmux, my sessions stay alive in the background. I can close my laptop, come back hours later, and my scans is still running. And with one terminal, I can split into multiple windows, each one running a different task. It's basically like upgrading from a single disk to a full control room. So if you are on a VBS, I will show you how to use Tmux. If you are not, it is still worth learning. Alright, so actually all the essentials that you actually need are 4 commands. So first is curl, which is your best friend for requests. And second is grep for searching gold in the outputs. And third is JQ for JSON parsing. And after this, xargs. And by combining all of them together, you will have a full power. So basically, I'm not going to start with all of this. I will first start with the first tool, which is Tmux. Okay, so this is basically what keeps my sessions alive on the VBS. Basically right here, I just logged in or SSH into my server. And right here, whenever I do anything, when I try to ping something and close the terminal and get back, it will stop. But right here we have Tmux. So it will be by default installed with you. If not, just go and start installing it into your machines. I don't know everything about it, but I only know what I actually need. So basically, let's say that I will start hunting on Yes We Hack, for example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a session for Yes We Hack, and this is by Tmux new-s. So new, that means new session, and the session will be Yes We Hack, for example. Once I click enter, you will see that I became here. You will see that my session name is right here. And this bash, it's called a window. Right here, if I write, for example, bing google.com, and after this start, okay, and close Tmux and get back to it like this, you will see that it is still binging, okay, so it never dies. So basically right here, I want to tell you some shortcuts to use that will help you use Tmux better. I will stop this. So let me close Tmux first. You will see right here that we use Tmux new-s to create a new session. So if I try to write right here Tmux ls you will see that it's showing me yes we hack, which is one window created within this session. So if I want to get into this session, what I have to do is write tmux a, and tmux a means attach. Okay, so when I write tmux attach and click enter, by default it will just attach the last session you have. So if I try to close and get into tmux and create a new session, which will be, for example, a new session, and after this enter, right now we are on a new session. So when I try to close and write tmux ls, you will see that we have two sessions right now, correct? So if I try to write tmux attach, you will see that I'm on the new session, but I want to get into yes we hack. So to do this, what you have to do is basically write tmux attach, which is a, okay, and after this you will add -g and write the session name, for example yes we hack. Okay, once you do this, you will be attached to the yes we hack session. So that's really good, but all of this from the command. So once you get into tmux itself, you will see that you have to use your keyboard a little bit. Okay, so right here, first in tmux you can just do whatever you want. You can just run your normal commands, the tools, everything. But the problem right here is with the shortcut. So if you want to deattach the session or exit, you have to hit Control B, after this D. Okay, so this will deattach the session. And if you want to get into it one more time, just tmux A or tmux attach. Okay, so Control B D will deattach the session, so you will go out of it, but you will not kill it. This is really important. Second, let's say that I want to split it into half vertically. What I have to do is to click Control B after this percentage mark. So this will split the screen vertically like this. So let's say that I want to split the other screen horizontally, so I can do the same by Control B after this double quotes. Okay, so this will split it into half. Basically right here, when you start using it, it will be really noisy that you can now just click here and start typing. What you have to do to switch between the windows, to hit Control B and with the arrows start moving, but you have to make it really fast. So Control B here like this, or Control B and go up, and so on. So once you start using it, you will see that it's really nice, but if it's your first time, it will be really annoying for you. If you take a look right here, we can just do anything we want right here, and after this Control B D deattach it and do anything in another session, for example, or just to close your laptop and continue anything you are doing. So this will let the session running on the background. That's really cool, but all of these are just one window. To create a new window, you have to click Control B C. So you will see right here that we right now have another window, which is bash 1 and 0 bash is the first window. Just to get back to the first window, what I have to do is hit Control B 0. Okay, because it's 0 is its ID right here. So you can just go Control B 1, Control B 0, and whatever you want. And the cool thing that you can just like use whatever you want right here in this window, and after this it changed to the other window and start doing whatever you want. So yeah, that's basically it for tmux. But let me show you one quick thing before I move from tmux, which is basically killing the session. So right now we have tmux right here. We are running 2 sessions. We are running 3 sessions. So what if I want just to kill them all? So it will be tmux kill -server, and this will kill all the sessions that we have. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it for tmux. Okay, so now let's move into the commands I use daily. So the first command is curl. With curl, you can make requests exactly how you want. Headers, post data, JSON, all from the terminal. With curl, you can gather subdomains, you can gather URLs, you can literally do everything you want. Let's say, for example, that I want to get my user data from the SWHack API. So I can just write here curl, and without anything, just add the SWHack API for the user. Once I hit enter, it's going to give me 401 because I don't have a GWT token, right? So I can do something like curl, and after this, I will use -h, which means header. And after this, I will add my authorization header, barrier, and after this I will add my token. And once I hit enter, it will also give me 401 because actually this is not token, but you just got the ID, okay? So you can also do something really good with curl, which is adding a data in the request. So let's say that I'm trying to log into YesWeHack, for example. So you can use curl, after this, the method, post, get, or whatever. So the method, you have to give it -x, and after this, specify the method, which will be post, and the data. So we have -d for the data, and after this, I will add something like username is me, for example, and the password is ASD, for example. And just add the URL that you will log into. So HTTPS local/login, for example. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for curl. But I want to tell you one more thing, which you can like combine all of this together. So you can write curl -x post, and you can add -h for header, and you can add something like content -type, and this will be application JSON. And after this, you can just give it the data, right? So d-data, and after this, you will open this. The ID will equal 1, for example, and close it. And this will be sent to website like https test.com, for example. So with curl, you just did everything you want. So yeah, that's pretty much it for curl. Use it daily. You will see how powerful it is. That's curl. Fast, simple, and works everywhere. But just making requests is not enough. You need a way to filter results. That's where grep comes in. Grep is how you dig gold out of text. Every time you run scans or curl outputs a response, grep will find you what matters. So let me show you something. Right here, I have something like url.txt. So I can do something like grep, let's say password, okay, from urls.txt, okay? And once I do this, you will see that we have got all the URLs that have password. We can do the same command and add before it -i for case sensitivity, and do the same, and this will show us only the lowercase. You can also use other things. Let's say that you are searching for API keys, tokens, and other things. So we can do grep -ie, and after this you will add whatever you want, such as keys, and after this, let's say admin, after this token, and whatever the thing that you are searching for, just add a list right here. Once it found it, it will just give it to you exactly like this. So also you can use regex with grep. So we can do something really good, such as grep -o, small o, capital E. After this, we will search for any barrier token. So we can add barrier. After this, we can use regex, which will be A to Z, and A to Z, and from 0 to 9, we'll add dot. We can add something like this. Maybe we can add something like this and this, and after this plus, and we can just close this URLs, and it found nothing. But of course, if you are searching for APIs or responses, you may find something like this. But the main goal right here is that you can also use regex while you are filtering the data. So with grep, you stop scrolling blindly and start pulling sensitive info instantly. Now let's talk about JSON, because APIs are everywhere. Basically, I have told you how to use curl. JQ is perfect for parsing JSON. Instead of looking at a wall of text, you can extract exactly what you need. Let me tell you something. Right now, we have this API. Let me curl it, which is api.yeswehack.com/programs, which giving me all the public programs of YesWeHack in JSON format. So if I just hit enter, you will see that we have all the public programs right here, which is cool, but not cool enough. So we have to clear this, and we have to use it one more time. And let me tell you something. If I just added a pipe right here and added JQ dot, this will basically beautify the JSON output. So if I just hit enter, you will see that right now we have a better look for the program. So we have the title, the slug, the data. It is the same data, but it just gratified or formatted or whatever you want to call it, okay? This is good, but let me show you how this can be more cool. We can do something like using the same command, but here it's going to be a little different. So we can search for something like all of these are items, and each one of these is item of the items. Okay, this is the map of this response. So we can do something like jq.items, the array, and we want only the title of it. Okay, and let me just close this and hit enter. And all right, so right now we have all the titles of the programs only. So what happened? Right here, JQ got all the data. After this, got into items, which is the first thing that we have, and it's only take the title from each one, exactly like what I said. So I said I need only the title from the items. So that's really good, and you can make it way more better. For example, right here we can just remove this thing and use something way more cool like this. We want it to give us the items, and we want only the item title, the min reward. Okay, so we want the minimum reward and the title. Once I hit enter, it's going to give me each program and the minimum reward for it, which is awesome. That's actually not it. We can use filters right here. So we can use something like items. We need all of them, but select only the bounty maximum reward is bigger than 2000. And after this, print the title. So when I hit enter, it will give me the only programs that the bounty maximum is more than 2000. So yeah, it's really cool. I've showed you how to use this with curl, but let me show you how to use it with files. So right here I have file called Swagger, and you can also do the same with it. It's just a JSON file. You can do JQ and dot, it will prettify it, and that's how you make JSON readable and actionable. Okay, now what if you want to run a command on multiple inputs? That's where xargs comes in. Xargs lets you take a list of things and run commands on all of them. It's like automation without writing script. Let me clear this right here, and what we can do is we can cat the URLs, all right? And maybe I will just do tail URLs because it's too long, okay? And after this, I will add xargs, and this will be dash capital I. And from here, I will add a percentage, and here I will add curl dash s, and this will be the first thing that we're going to do for each URL. And I will add another percentage. That means it's going to cat the URLs. We will get each input. We will curl dash s it. After this, we're going to run another command, which is will be grep for any admin, for example. Okay, cool. So what happened is it just started to curl each URL and the greps for admin. So the first one here, we just found admin right here. Also, this all I think is the first response. So if I scroll a little bit down, you will also see admin right here, and you can just do whatever you want. So that's hundreds of requests done in seconds. Now let's put all of these together. This where the magic happens. Combine them and you will have full workflow without touching a single tool outside Linux. Let me show you something. So we can do something like this. So right here, what's gonna happen is going to curl the programs of Yes We Hack. After this, it will find each slug of them. After this, it will do another request using xargs for each input or for each output. It will curl api.yeswehack.com/programs, and it will add the slug right here. After this, it will grep for the bounty. So as you can see right here, it started, it found the first program, and it's grepping for bounty right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me stop this because it's too long. We can also try something like this, which will curl api.yeswehack, and after this JQ them, it will just get the title. After this, we're going to use xargs to echo, just to print the data and add before add program. So from a single command, I pulled the profiles, requested them, and filtered tokens. That's why Linux is a king. So that's pretty much it. Now you have seen it. Bug bounty does not need chaos. It doesn't need 50 tools or endless scripts. It needs a foundation. A platform so your work is protected and rewarded. A proxy so you can see and shape every request. And a Linux toolkit so you can cut through the noise with pure command line power. That's it, 3 essentials. Everything else is just extras on the top. The truth is, hunters get lost because they chase shortcuts, but the ones who last, they focus on the core, they master the basics, and they use them to build something bigger. So, don't get distracted, don't get burned under noise, pick your platform, pick your proxy, learn your Linux, and get to work, because that's where impact comes from. Not in the tools, but in the way you use them. So, if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more cybersecurity content. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, or you can reach me directly on Twitter. Until next time, stay curious and stay secure.
The girls with their nails done now.